Okay, so the reason we put this together, you guys already know, was because we literally we wasn't happy with the situation. And that being the case, then when I was away in England, I started doing some videos, and then I got a phone call from that person right there, Mr. Conroy.
How, how are you, Mr. Fontanez?
I'm doing pretty good. So it seems to me that this is your first Facebook Live, right? So we have an exclusive here.
Yes.
That's cool. So in a nutshell, I'm just giving an overview of what the heck happened. Obviously, I was overseas and you contacted me. But before even saying that, I want you guys to know that we know each other, him and I, since the 1980s, early 80s, maybe 81, 82. And throughout the years, a lot of people might be confused because Mr. Conway's been a coach for so many different teams, but the majority of the times in recent years that I've gone to NASCAR events, I actually was whoa, I hear background noise.
The adult education classes near you. I finished.
Whoa.
Gone?
Yeah. All right, good. Yeah, that's what happens when we're live. Anyway, so again, a lot of people don't realize that probably in recent years, I probably roomed with you more than most people at even NASCAR events, which
Yes, sir.
yeah, which is interesting. But what honestly, what compelled you to contact me while I was overseas, man? Because that was a pleasant surprise. But and I knew that you already had your stuff going on. But what compelled you then?
Well, years ago, we talked about becoming partners and doing stuff with UMAN and PSKL, um, and things have happened, so it never clicked. And when I seen you over there with this opportunity overseas, and it's something I tried to do with the PSKL, but it's very hard to get off the ground. With this being off the ground already, I think it's a great opportunity, and I think that with the both of us, we can definitely make this work for sure.
Well, I think it was. I agree, but it was shocking to me to think that they already had so much going on. Was that surprising to you?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Man, 27 countries that participated. And again, no disrespect to any organization that doesn't have those numbers, but those numbers have to be, they're impressive, to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That intrigued me, and that made me wanna join and come and see, what we can do to look forward in the US for the sport.
And guys, just so you really understand, Mr. Conway was already helping me 10 years ago when I had UMAN. I'm getting confused with these acronyms. UMAN, United Martial Arts, Unified Martial Arts Network. And you know, we actually threw a tournament in Puerto Rico that was a UMAN event, but it was actually run by PSKO, and you actually went to Puerto Rico, which was interesting. Our buddy there, Louis Fast Guy Cruz, and that's again not normal, right? Normally organizations clash with each other, but we've always gotten along, even with our organizations. What the heck is that about?
No, absolutely. I mean, if you can make it work, you should make it work. I mean, too many, I think too many organizations, they try to, keep it within, and it's really hard like that. And I don't want to use the wrong words. I mean, I believe in good in all of the organizations, and we're definitely not trying to reinvent the wheel. We are trying to maybe bring back some of the stuff that used to be, if that's the correct way to say it. But when it used to be, there was seemed to be a lot more competitors. The competition did seem a lot harder. We used to go, even when we went 3 points, it was harder to get 3 points than it is to win a 7 point spread match. So
Hey, so let's talk about a little history there because remember going to the Battle of Atlanta and they split the division in half,
oh, absolutely, absolutely, yes.
and there would be
You
like
know,
40 people in each one, and they brought it down to four or some nonsense.
oh, absolutely. I Battle of Atlanta, U.S. Open. I remember fighting 7 fights in the U.S. Open. I lost my eighth fight and took like third place. You know, so I mean, they did people there. It was unbelievable.